Hi everyone! It has been a while since our last Christmas reading. It's been a while. I know you're all probably waiting for more story times. I do apologize. Dad was here that week after the 16th to the 21st, and then the 22nd we went to Edmonton, and then we have just been so busy up until Christmas Day, and a lot of things happened, but it was a very good holidays. We're still gonna be doing some Christmas readings, and Jared just wants me to get on with the book. He's tired. It's like, almost 10. So we are going to be reading a new story. This is one of Jared's favorites. It's the Home Alone picture book. And I love this too. It's so fun to read. I read this like I don't know how many times, but it's so cute. I never thought they made a Home Alone like picture book one day. And Jared absolutely loves it. So let's get reading. Ready to read, Jared? Ready to read. Okay. Home Alone. Based on the story written by John Hughes and directed by Chris Columbus, illustrated by Kim Smith. Ooh. Look at this. 8-year-old Kevin McAllister wished his family would disappear, and he never thought his wish would come true. Well, we'll see on that, Jared. Ooh. The Classics Illustrated Storybook. Ah, look at this. I love this style so much. Alright, 'twas 3 nights before Christmas, and the McAllister family was getting ready to leave for vacation. Everyone was busy packing. Everyone except Kevin, who was busy getting into trouble. Because he spilled all the milk, and that caused a spill of soda, and the pizza to fall on the floor. Go straight to bed, his mother demanded. That's enough trouble for one day. He's in trouble. Lying in bed, Kevin could hear voices and laughter coming from downstairs. Everyone was having fun without him. Hope I never see my family again, Kevin whispered. I wish I was home alone. The very next morning, the house was very, very quiet. No one was shouting, no one was running around, and no one was telling Kevin to hurry up and eat his breakfast. No one was home. Finally, Kevin realized what had happened. What happened, Jared? No one's at home at all. I made my family disappear. Oh, he's happy. It's what he wished for. For the first time ever, Kevin had the house all to himself. He raced up and down the halls. He jumped on all the beds. He ate a giant ice cream sundae for breakfast. Ooh, yummy. After watching hours of television, he searched through his brother's private stuff and rode a toboggan down a giant mountain. Ah! He even tried his father's aftershave lotion. Oh, this was not a good idea. It stings. Yeah, I can imagine. Stuff's strong. Ooh, look at this. That's their house, Jared. Kevin's got a big house. I know, right? But sometimes it was scary to be all alone. Kevin was especially afraid of his next-door neighbor. Old Man Marley was the scariest person who lived on their block. That's him, Jared. That's him. And that night, Kevin heard whispers outside the living room window. Burglars were snooping around his house. Well, you can see them actually through the window, Jared. There they are. There's the criminals. There's the wet bandits. You see, Marv says, most of the houses on this street are empty. Everyone is away for the holidays. Perfect, Harry said. We'll come back tomorrow night and steal everything. Oh no! Kevin was so scared. He dialed 911, but the telephone didn't work. The wires had been damaged in a snowstorm. He's hiding underneath his parents' bed, Jared. After hiding under his parents' bed for a long time, Kevin decided that he was being silly. Only a wimp would be hiding, and I can't be a wimp. I'm the grown-up of this house, and I need to act like one. Ooh, he's gonna act like a grown-up, Jared. The next day was Christmas Eve, and Kevin had plenty of grown-up work to do. He walked to the grocery store and bought food. He put his clothes in the washing machine. Oh, he knows how to wash and dry clothes. He decorated a Christmas tree, and he hung Christmas stockings for his parents and brothers and sisters. I miss you guys, he whispered. I wish you would come back. Oh, you did a really nice job, though. Everything is very clean and crisp. Kevin's family always went to church on Christmas Eve, so that's what Kevin did too. After the service ended, getting cozy, Jared? Okay. After the service ended, he saw his scary next-door neighbor, Old Man Marley, sitting nearby. Oh, and he's scared, right? Oh, you don't have to be afraid, Mr. Marley said. The kids in this neighborhood have lots of spooky stories about me, but they're not true. And after they talked for a while, Kevin realized that Mr. Marley was in fact a very nice man. Are you visiting anyone for Christmas? Kevin asked. Oh, it's nice. He goes into a conversation with him after he realizes it's not scary. No, Mr. Marley said. I miss my family and I'd like to see them, but my son and I are fighting. I said some angry words that I didn't mean. Kevin knew exactly how Mr. Marley felt. Kevin remembered wishing his family would disappear, but he hadn't really meant it. Well, you should try talking to your son, Kevin said. Maybe I will, Mr. Marley said. Well, when Kevin left the church, it was already dark. The burglars would be coming soon. The burglars, Jared! You gotta wake up for this! And he ran all the way home. That's pretty far. House to church. Oh, look at this. Kevin made a plan that was full of booby traps. He's got heavy cans, he's got Christmas ornaments, he's got feathers and a fan, and ice on the steps. Let's look at his plan in detail. He scattered toy cars and smeared tar on the basement steps. He made a big pile of feathers, and hid sharp ornaments under the windowsills. He sprayed water on the front steps, making ice Jared, and tied paint cans to ropes. He stretched a tripwire through the hallway and built an escape route to his treehouse. At 9 o'clock, Marv and Harry returned to the McAllister's house, ready to steal everything inside. They didn't know that Kevin had sprayed water all over the steps. Whoop! Or that the water had frozen into slick, slippery ice. Oh. Yeah, if you've seen the movie, yeah. They get injured a lot. The burglars stumbled into all of Kevin's traps. Yeah! Yow! Tripwire. Wah! The glue with the fan and feathers. Ew! Yeah, that's gross. Ah, no, the book! Now! Okay. Marv and Harry slipped on the toy cars and were knocked over by paint cans. Ow. It's gotta hurt in the noggin. Kevin escaped through his bedroom window and ran next door to his parents' house. But unfortunately, Marv and Harry were close behind. "Now we got you, kid," Harry said. Oh God, what are they gonna do to him? Oh no! Who do you think's gonna save him, Jared? Who do you think's gonna save Kevin? Well, it's his next door neighborhood, right? Let's see. Oh, Mr. Marley arrived just in time. Whack, whack! He bonked the burglars with a snow shovel and called the police. Then he brought Kevin home. There were Marv and Harry are riding off to the police station. They're gonna be in trouble. And that night, Kevin left a note for Santa Claus, along with some milk and cookies. He couldn't wait for Christmas morning. And on the note, it says, "Dear Santa, I don't need any presents. Just bring back my family. Love, Kevin McAllister." Aww. Oh, when he woke up the next day, Kevin rushed into the living room. "Mom, Dad, is anyone here?" No one answered him. Well, Santa came. Milk and cookies are gone. Milk a little bit there, but he's there. He came. Then he heard a familiar voice. "Kevin? Is that you?" Who could it be? Mom? Dad? It's his mom! His mother was home. "I missed you so much," he said, giving her a giant hug. "I missed you too," she said. "Where are the others?" Kevin asked. Oh, his mom came. And look! Oh, his family! All of them arrived. The front door flew open, and there they were. His father, his brothers and sisters. Everybody was home at last. "Are you okay?" his father asked. "Oh, I'm just happy you're all back," Kevin said. "Merry Christmas." Aw. And that is the end. And look, Old Man Marley is with his son and granddaughter. Aww. The end. So that was the end of the book. Such a good book. We love reading this. Jared loves reading it. He loves to listen to it all the time. And I get this book like every chance I get. Last year was his first year reading it, and he's just loved it ever since. Alright, that's the end of the story. Tomorrow, they made a second Home Alone book for the second movie, and we're going to be reading that, so stay tuned for that. Alright, it's bedtime, Jared. And we'll end the video off. So that is the end of the video. Jared is getting settled for bed now. If you want to see more cool content, go to me and Mom's TikTok. You'll find some cool stuff there. Alright, thank you all so much. Hope you all have a good day, night, wherever you are, and we'll see you guys in another video. Good night.